everyone. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Woodpeckers Crafts. They have the best hardwood supplies around, and the supplies are well made, they're in vogue, they're beautiful, and they can be DIY to fit any aesthetic. If you want the best, make sure you order your wood supplies from Woodpeckers. There will be a giveaway from Woodpeckers Crafts. You just need to let me know in the comments what you would love to be able to craft with what I used. So let's get on with the DIYs. The first one is ornamental acorns. The supplies needed include gold glitter fingernail polish or paint. What? Yes. Brown, gold, and red acrylic paint. Some screw eye hooks. You need the small ones because you're going to have to twist them in to the acorns. And some leather string, or I don't know, some people may call it rope, and some gold glitter. Now, it's the Christmas season, so I will use a little bit of glitter. Now, Woodpeckers Crafts has the cutest wooden ornaments that can go from fall right on through the holidays. However, I decided to give them a Christmas twist, and this is a very easy project. The wood was without flaws and very easy to paint, so I made a small opening with a sharp instrument. I think it was a picker that you pick off when you use your Cricut. Anyway, I used the end of that because it was sharp and made a small opening in the top of the acorn because I needed to twist the screw eye hook into 3 of the acorns. Now, after that was completed, I painted the tops of the acorn brown and the bottoms with gold paint. And after the paint was dry, I applied some gold glitter fingernail polish. Yes, gold glitter fingernail polish to give it a little sparkle. After it was dry, because you know you have to hang them up and let them dry thoroughly before you mess with them. And then I threaded a piece of leather string into the eye hook, tied it to the top, and hung it from a branch I got from nature, from outside on one of my walks. Now, I did another set of acorns. The tops of these acorns were painted gold, and then I painted the bottoms bronze, and then, you know, there's got to be one little extra one out there. I painted that one red. I just wanted to see how it would look. And these paints are kind of metallic. And then I applied some Mod Podge on the tops, and then I sprinkled all of that gold glitter. Now, you have to apply some more Mod Podge or some kind of spray so that the glitter won't be everywhere. Now, you can paint these different colors and throw them into a trinket dish with some greenery, or you can spread them around a candle, and then you have a holiday vibe. I think it is so cute, and you know, if you got a whole bunch of them, you could have a whole bowl full. It would be really pretty. I would love to see what you make if you have any of these. Now, this is a Woodpeckers Craft Open Challenge giveaway. It is hosted by Can Sarah DIY It and Happiness Created. These women are sweet and excellent crafters, and Sarah can DIY anything. She flips furniture, does rental projects, as well as, she says, regular old DIYs. But I don't think it's just old regular DIY. She does some amazing things. She also makes you laugh while crafting in her live sessions. Now, Tammy from Happiness Created Crafts also makes beautiful Christmas decor and other seasonal DIYs that are just gorgeous. And she is such a sweet person, very helpful. So be sure to subscribe to these amazing women. Like, save, and comment. and the link to their channel is listed in the description box below. In addition, please follow all of the other collaborators. Now, don't skip any because they have some creative DIYs also, and everything is made out of wood because it's Woodpeckers Crafts. DIY number 2. This is some modern wooden bells. Now, when I purchased these from Woodpeckers Crafts, I really didn't know what I was going to do with them. I just like bells, and this time of the year they sound so sweet. So my inspiration came from something I saw on Pinterest, and I decided to try it. So the supplies needed include 2 wooden bells, and I wish I had purchased more, like maybe 4 or 5 of them. And you need painter's tape, and the paint that I used was called buttermilk. Also use a acrylic paint called honeydew, but I added a little bit of white because I wanted it to be very modern and very pale. You also need a paintbrush and a 1/4 inch organza ribbon. You need some in a very pale green and some in another pale color like cream or white. Now, folks, this is another easy DIY. Again, the workmanship of these bells is flawless. I use painter's tape to wrap around the top of the bells only, making sure it wrapped around the entire bell. Now, once this was done, I used the acrylic paint called buttermilk and just painted the bottom. And make sure you paint downward, not upward, so that the paint will not make a jagged line when removing the tape. And while it was not completely dry, I peeled off the painter's tape to reveal a beautiful modern bell. Now make sure you hang it to dry because you don't want to touch it and mess it up. Now I wanted the other one to be a different color, and you can see I originally painted it light blue but decided on honeydew, and I added a little bit of white acrylic paint. And remember, it is only paint, so you can change your mind and paint it another color if you need to. I used some 1/4 inch pale green organza ribbon for the pale green bell and some off-white organza ribbon for the buttermilk colored bell. I can see these on your Christmas tree or in a bowl, and I loved how they turned out. And like I said, I wish I had purchased more. Now, I hung them on a barren tree in a container, and it looks so nice. So now we're on to our last DIY, and it is a picture frame. And this is also purchased from Woodpeckers Crafts. The supplies needed include 1 woodpecker photo frame, some gold diamond wrap, white acrylic chalk paint, and a measuring tape or ruler, or you can just eyeball it if you are good at that. Some hot glue, scissors, wire ribbon. I just love wire ribbon because you can basically mold it any way you need to or would like to. And then I use 1 tiny bell. Now the first thing that you want to do is paint the entire frame white, including the back. There was one place where you put your picture in there. I did not paint that white, so I may go back and do that at some later time because it will not affect anything. So I put the jewels on and then painted the back. Well, that was okay. I glued the diamond wrap to the frame and in the middle of the 4 sides. I get so involved that I'm having trouble keeping everything in focus. So sorry. The rod stand came with it, so I also painted it white. I wanted the frame to look festive because this is Christmas and this would be a great gift to give to someone. So I found a deep red ribbon in my stash and made a bow. I angled at the ends of the ribbon and then I put a bell in the center. I was planning on putting 2 bells, as you can probably see, but I did not like how it looked because I think the ribbon that I was trying to put it on was just too stiff. So I just settled on putting 1 bell in the middle. I popped a picture in the center and displayed it in my home, and it looks so festive. I am so pleased with what I DIY'd this time, and if you like it, give me a comment, or if you think it should be another way, that is fine too. And you know, with a picture frame, you can do it any old kind of way. You can make it for any season. And remember to subscribe, like, save, and comment on what you see, or let me know what you would like to see more of. And I appreciate all of my followers, and I hope to see you in the next video. I am 15 away from my goal of 800, and there will be a prize when I get there. And remember, the best gifts aren't purchased from the store. The best is gifts of kindness given from the heart. See you later. Take care. Bye-bye.